Welcome to Blended Healing. It's time for you to level up. The stars, the moon, and the planets have been giving you subtle signs and movement and energy to tell you these things so you're up on game, so you understand what you are feeling. It's time to it's time to level up, y'all. It's time. Sometimes the most important excuse me, and intense astrology transits are pushing you to meet your full potential. It can take a lot of time to learn, especially when you're looking at your birth chart and you're watching the transitioning planets that are generational, like Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. It can take years and a lots of trial and error to figure out how to be more responsible, how to develop more self love, how to be more disciplined with work and your personal goals. Planets that transit more quickly, like Mercury, Venus, and Mars, will teach quicker lessons compared to the outer planets and other luminaries that bring a lot of insight, depending upon the house that they are transiting. Not everyone will experience these transits because some planets take decades to complete one sign. It all depends on your birth chart. Ashe, Ashe. So let's get to it. Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowances made for fair use for purpose such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips in the balance of the favor. Started talking and the mic was turned off. Yo, I know things are shifting because things are crazy right now. You feel me? Things are crazy. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about the intense astrology transits that could be considered life changing for you. And as difficult as these transits may feel in the moment, it's time for you to level up. These are not bad transits, but rather ones that help you evolve and find your power. So, as Pluto conjuncts the ascendant, something that is coming over the horizon, and during this transit, people typically undergo the type of changes that they never could have foreseen coming, and every single thing about their life changes permanently. Pluto likes to break down so the native can rebuild. The transit can be challenging, but after the years or decades that Pluto transit your ascending sign, you will feel and even look differently compared to the beginning of the transit as Pluto initiates both psychological and physical changes in the native, meaning the native sign. You could dress differently and switch up your hairstyles or overall aesthetics, whatever you choose to do. you will see how much more resilient that you are. Uranus conjuncting Mars or meeting or crossing Mars is the transit known for bringing intense change to the inner world. Your emotions are a big and unexpected move. This transit is a major uprooting. This transit expects you to be patient because many unexpected things can happen. Since it will impact your moon, you may feel a lot more emotional with the ups and downs that Uranus can bring. After this transit, you will be able to be more open to changes since Uranus pushes us to adapt whether we want to or not. Neptune. When with Neptune transiting the ascendant, the sign that is coming over the horizon, the AC, Neptune will add confusion and can be destabilizing. These transits will have you questioning and doubting your moves. Practicing patience is essential here, as well as because Neptune can be frustrating when you want to see the reality of the topic or the situation about the house that it's transiting in. Impulsive actions are not good. Instead, taking it slowly will help you. Get acquainted with your birth chart. You can easily pull it without cost from astrochat.com. Ashe, make sure that you do the research and double check your work. And incorporate meditation can help the native navigate the Neptune planet. Pluto transitioning the IC. The IC. This transit could bring major transformation and change to your career, your public life, or your private and home life. You are going to feel a sense of a loss of control. Again, Pluto can be tough because it will rewire everything so that you can learn how to adapt to new situations. Home and work will be the focal point, but your relationships can also be impacted. The native can have issues with authority or giving up control. Nevertheless, the transit makes you see a new side to yourself and gives you knowledge. However, this acquisition of knowledge and experience can be challenging. Uranus, conjunction of your midheaven, or MC, they call it. This is a wild card transit. Changes could come in from the form of anything unexpected or long distant moves or relationships ending or a new career or maybe even two. Uranus is the planet of sudden surprises, especially if it is aspecting a planet in that house, meaning the different meanings of that planet within the houses. Get acquainted with your houses as well. It's also on your birth chart, and each house means something different. Each planet inside of those houses means something different. Ashe? Ashe. The experience can feel like you're going to go through some type of a shock, but it will help you pave the way for new and more fruitful chapters in your life. Pluto squaring the natal Saturn. Natal Saturn. Those born in with the house of Saturn. Dealing with authority figures can feel challenging. During this transit, your overall foundation is shattered because you are promoted to make new and improved plans that will help you thrive in the next several decades. You learn to rely on yourself more, to take on leadership roles, and to be more independent. Neptune is square to the sun. This transit might make you question your place in the world, as Neptune can make you second guess your moves and doubt everything. The transit wants you to learn to be your own cheerleader, to practice more research, and to make you rely on your communication skills to tackle any confusion associated with the transit. After this transit, the natives will adopt researching more, since Neptune can bring other earthly information. Ashe, Ashe. A real quick hit. I just want you to know it's time for you to step your game up. And this information will assist you in doing that. Get familiar with your birth chart and what it means to you. It can assist you because everybody is uniquely different. And your birth chart does point to that. It's based upon the day you were born, the time you were born, okay? And even the year you were born, all right? So make sure that you get acquainted with that. It's just a little tidbit. I thought it would be interesting to let you know about leveling up and why you're feeling the way that you're feeling. Have a great afternoon. It's beautiful outside. Go outside and enjoy the sun. Get that vitamin D. Ashe, Ashe.
No weapon, no weapon formed against me, yeah. It won't work. I said no weapon, oh, no weapon formed against you. Oh, it won't work. No weapon formed against me. Oh, you may cry sometimes. You may want to give up sometime, but hang on in there. 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 It's gonna be alright. 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 It's gonna be Keep your mind. It's gonna be alright. It won't work. No weapon from against me. Say